Good evening and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about something that I went and grabbed. Yesterday I made a field trip. Unfortunately I was unable to get any video when I went down to Lay's yesterday. We had really bad rain and fog and highways that were closed, and I spent the whole day driving down to Akron and back literally. So once I got there down to Lay's, I didn't have much time. Talked to Steve for a couple minutes and then hit the road again. But while I was there, got me this Lay's jacket here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the back of it's embroidered too. The Lay's Guitar Shop, Akron, Ohio. The black Stratocaster on it. I think it's pretty cool. So it's a great time to have it too, because it's only been in the 50s here the last couple days. So I got to use it yesterday and today. And today I also went out for another field trip to pick up a guitar, and I left my video equipment at home, so I didn't get a video of picking up this guitar. But I do got something that's pretty cool here. And the funny thing is, it's in the exact same case that we just sold and boxed up. So we know it is a 1970s. So it's got to be something cool in there, right? Case is in really good shape. I'm actually very pleased with the case. The only thing that I can find wrong with this case, which I can fix, is this part right here is starting to peel up a little bit. So we're going to tape that off and pull a little super glue on there and peel the tape off. That way I don't leave a run mark out on the other part of the Tolex there. This is a good example too. See how thin this Tolex is? It's the same stuff that they put on your amplifier. That's why I'm having such a hard time covering my my amp that you guys were, if you look at my previous videos, I'm redoing a Princeton chorus. The guts of it are over there and the speakers are down there. But anyways, let's move on to this. You guys are probably like, man, shut up. Just open the case already. This actually has more latches than the one I sold. So here it is. 1979. See if there's anything in here. No. Nice 70s case, original case. But here we have a 1979 GK-55. This thing is really super clean, and I haven't cleaned it up yet. So it has the original T-top pickups in it, and not only are they T-tops, but they're double cream. It's really hard. I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't found a set of double cream yet for sale. They're usually black or cream and black. So really rare double cream T-tops. There's the T there, and there's the T there, there. I don't know if this, let me stand over here so we can, if I see it, then I know it's focused. So yeah, there's the neck pickup. There's the bridge. Original TP6 on it. Original bridge. This is a flat top. It's kind of like a special. Really nice fretboard on it. The frets are all in super great shape. I mean, just excellent. This has got the low wide 1970s fret. Let me see if I can get this to focus. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, it's super clean. I mean, check out the headstock on this thing. Big old 70s headstock, just like my 76. So what makes this thing really strange, and what really turned me off about it, is this. It's a bolt-on neck. I never pictured myself buying a bolt-on neck. The only bolt-on neck that I have is over there hanging on that sign. That's a real Epiphone. It came on the sign, but it has the original brown cavity covers, and you can see there is some scuffing and stuff, but I'm sure all this will polish out. I mean, even the neck on it is just pristine. Tuners, they aged just wonderfully. I mean, those are beautiful tulip Grovers. It's made in USA, stamped in the middle. Now, I don't know how to read the serial numbers on this. Like, on my 76, I know an 06 is a 77, or what is it? Hold on, let me look at mine real quick. Yeah, the 06 is a 77 and a 00 is a 76. So now I have a 79 and a 76. Don't want to bump them together. It is a little bit thinner. Not by that much though, to be honest with you. Should have got my tape measure out and seen just how thick it was compared to the custom, but I mean, it's still got some really good weight to it. I should go ahead and weigh the both of them and see what they weigh out at. Let me get my scale plugged in. But yeah, that's a really cool guitar. Now they said it had a really funny wiring scheme or something like that on it. Oh, so this, I don't see no push pulls or nothing. But they had the cavity cover off of it yesterday when I stopped there to buy it, and I couldn't leave with it. And they had a couple wires hanging out of it, and I was looking at it, I took pictures of it and everything, and all the pots in it are original for sure. The caps I'm not sure about. I'll pull it open here and we'll take a look at it. But they had the knobs off of it and the cavity covers. I'm going to fire this scale up though. Let's see how much these things weigh. Pounds and ounces. I don't like this stupid curly cord. There's nowhere to ever put this thing. Okay, we'll start with the Fat Pig first. This one's not as heavy as the 57 gold top that I traded for it, but it is got some meat to it. 10 pounds, 2 ounces. So not quite as heavy as the 57 gold top. That was really close to 11 pounds. I liked that thing a lot. It was all mahogany. Mahogany top, mahogany back, mahogany neck. That thing was just awesome. The Blues man, he's got that down in North Carolina, or South Carolina. So let's go ahead and see what this thing weighs. 8 pounds, 13 ounces. So see, I told you, it had some really good weight to it still. Even though it doesn't have a carved top on it, and it's a bolt-on neck. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I mean, it's just super, super clean. I'll go ahead and take another quick look at it. I'm going to get the black light out and see if it's been refinished. The neck is really super clean, but so is the body. I mean, I don't doubt that it's original. I never really blacklit my 76 either, so. I'll have to do that black light test on another video in case it doesn't work out. And plus I was going to blacklight the 96 ES and the 2018 Silver Burst and the 2015 Deluxe and the 2017 Satin Finish one, along with the 84 Strat and the 1960s, whatever that thing is over there. Just to kind of see what the finishes look like from year to year, you know, like oldest to newest. And then I purposely relicked the Silver Burst, and I finish checked that. And this is going to be done differently. So I accomplished what I wanted, but it didn't come out the way I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back down to Lay's, and we are going to have them do a vintage amber on it, so it looks like the Adams Jones. This would look more green instead of silver, and of course, all the bright white binding and everything on it will be a vintage amber. Not quite this yellow, I don't think, but if it is, I guess that's what it's going to be. But I'm going to do a vintage amber on it. And they said the reason I've had so much trouble, which I called this out in one of my videos too, is there's so much plasticizer in this paint that they use on Gibsons, on these modern Gibsons, that it's like really, really hard to weather check them. So Dan down at Lay's is going to try this lacquer that has absolutely no plasticizers in it. He says if you look at it crooked, it's going to weather check. So we're going to try that out and see if we can get more of a continuous, even weather checking through it that really looks like something that's old, you know. So that's my my next step. So we're going to put the build on this on hold for a little bit, because obviously it's going to have to go back down to Lay's. But yeah, this has the original T-tops in it too. So I have two guitars now with T-tops. And now that I'm looking at it, I just paid Lay's to put the original T-tops back in it and set this thing up, because it had those DiMarzios in it. I could put those DiMarzios in this thing, keep these double cream T-tops, maybe down the road throw them in my Les Paul. I don't know though, because those are the original pickups and they came in the guitar, so that's probably stupid. I'll probably have to just keep looking for a vintage set of pickup covers. If anybody knows where I can get a set of gold pickup covers that are worn, that will match the hardware on this, I would love to get my hands on a set. I don't want to buy a new set. I want to buy an older set that's been used, not purposefully relicked either. I want a for real set of gold pickup covers to put back on this. Close to period correct, just 70s. Even probably early 80s would work too, because I'm just trying to get them to match the gold finish on here. It's in pretty good shape. The bridge and the tailpiece, they show a little more wear than the tuners do. But yeah, so if anybody knows where I can get a set of gold pickup covers so I can put this completely back to original. Oh, I still have to put the ashtray cover in it. It has the plate. When you take the cavity cover off, everything's in there on the metal plate, all original pots, the capacitors, all that stuff. I'm just missing the ashtray part that goes over top, the shield, whatever you want to call it. I found those on Reverb, but I just can't see paying $80 or $90 for a stupid tin ashtray thing to put in there. So eventually I'll find one of those, get a good deal on one, but let's set this one up here. Let's see how they look hanging next to each other. I always like coming home with a new guitar. So there they are, two big headstocks. That's really cool. And one's got the block inlays and one's got the dots. It really kind of reminds me of a Junior with the bolt-on neck, with that TP6 tailpiece on. I mean, the thing, for being a bolt-on neck, it's got great attributes. They said it had some kind of funky wiring scheme in it, and that's why they were having trouble with it or whatever. So I don't know, I need to do some research on it and see what they're talking about. But if anybody else knows what they're talking about, go ahead and comment below. It's 1979 GK-55 bolt-on neck. Now that was the one thing I was talking about, and I kind of got sidetracked. The serial numbers on that. Let me go around here to the other side. So the serial numbers on that are stamped in kind of like a modern one. It's a 7169954, something like that. And then this one here, you know, it's starts in the zeros. So I don't know how to decipher if that's really a 79, because I only learned 76 and 77, because those are the only 2 years that I really been looking for, because I'm a 76 and my wife is a 77. So don't tell her I told you guys that. Shows our age, but yep. So I got a 79 now. Got a good deal on it. See them on eBay, 1,700 to 2,400 bucks in that ballpark. So I got a good deal on it. I'm happy with it. The one thing I did notice, whoever had it, looks like Sam Ash, because this is where I got it, was Sam Ash, out of all places. They cleaned that up for me. Somebody had a leather strap on here, like my vintage one here. And this kind of like stuck here. So there was a whole bunch of this leather strap, not this one, but whatever one was on it was stuck there. So they got that off. So I'm sure I'll be able to polish this thing up, but it's just got a really nice finish on it. No big chips or nothing in the edges. I mean, it's got scratches and stuff in it, but there's no big chips and dings or nothing like that in it. And you can tell that the clear is aging, because look at the white dots on the side of the neck. They kind of look like the binding on my 76 here. So I wonder how light or what color that really was in the beginning. So yeah, there we go, 1979 GK-55. It's to be determined whether if it goes up for sale, if it stays in the collection, or if I decommission it. I may decommission it. If I do that, what I'll do is I'll sell the body and the neck, and then I'll sell the tuner separately, and the pickups, and the bridge, and the tailpiece, and the pots, and all that stuff. I'll gut it out and decommission it, because those pickups right there are pretty rare. And if you look on eBay and Reverb, they want anywhere from $300 to $400 for a really nice 1970s T-top. So I imagine you got quite a few dollars right there just in parts. I sold one of those TP6s not that long ago for $250 plus shipping. So same with the tuners. I had a vintage set of Grover tuners. They weren't tulips. They were 1970s though, and I sold those for $250. So there's a lot of money to be made in parts on a guitar, like Gibson Dependable. They dissect a lot of really nice ones for some reason or another. But yeah, I can't see tearing it apart, and my wife says don't tear it apart, just leave it as it is. So if you guys have any comments on that or suggestions, go ahead and comment below. Do I keep it in the collection? Do I sell it? Do I decommission it, part it out? I don't know. So it's to be determined, but there we go. That is the find of the week. So I appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned. We got a whole bunch more stuff coming. The Silver Burst, boy, that thing. There is like 9,000 episodes of that guitar. Just it won't go away. We bought it, we've sold it, it came back, I tore it apart, we took it to Lay's, I weather checked it. It's gonna go back to Lay's and get re-cleared and re-weather checked, and we're gonna get all bunch of different things we're gonna put in it and make it do all kinds of crazy stuff. 6-way switch Veritone with 6 different capacitors. It's gonna be nutty fruitcake when we get done with it. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you again for watching.